It's probably like any other river. It's somewhat unpredictable. We've got about 30 hours of heavy rain in Ballarat to the time when it will cross our river flats. It's also a thing of beauty. It never ever has lost its charm all those years.
The floodplain operates quite uniquely in Inverleigh. There's flooding from two particular waterways, the Leigh River and the Barwon River. They can flood separately during floods, or it can also flood both systems together, which results in a much greater flood event and a higher impact potentially on the township.
We're here in Inverleigh and we're at the confluence of the Leigh River and the Barwon River, which is located just downstream of Inverleigh. The close proximity of this confluence means that the township of Inverleigh is flood prone, and as a result of that we are carrying out a flood study to assess the floodplain impacts in the township of Inverleigh and the surrounding area.
Council works closely with the Inverleigh community in planning for and responding to emergencies, especially flood events.
One of the most important things that we do in the planning team is look at how our settlements are growing and changing. Inverleigh is a town of particular interest. It's a town that's experienced huge demand for growth. It's also a town that's significantly impacted by flooding. Many of the original settler families still live within the town today, and they are a really important source of information regarding how the town can survive a flooding event.
I've lived here for 65 years, I guess. We've grazed and farmed this place during that period continually. People that have moved onto the river in more recent years don't realise just how much work has gone in by the older, more established and long-term farmers. From a study like this, I see it anyway, it's gathering information that can be kept, stored and used where necessary to the good of the community, very much so. If we go back through the years, there have been some really big floods down the Leigh. When the Barwon is coming down and suddenly the Leigh comes down on top of it, it is a disaster. And people in the town, in the township of Inverleigh, suffer.
I'm Steve Hicks. I'm a volunteer with the Bannockburn State Emergency Service. The Inverleigh flood study will enable the SES to determine what resources we need and where to place them so we can help the Inverleigh community.
In the future, we're hoping that this flood study will provide us with an even greater level of knowledge about flooding events and help us to ensure that future infrastructure isn't built within harm's way.